Nesty heading towards the Avondale Cup. How has he progressed since last time?
Yeah, thrilled with the way he's gone. We've just given him a bit of 3/4 out the back. Blinkers go on this Saturday, and he'll go a hell of a lot better again this Saturday, but he'll be prime ready for the Cup. You know, now he's sort of been on that, he's running the New Zealand Cup in November. He's sort of a bit more dour than he was last preparation. So as long as he sort of goes that good cheeky race, a little bit of maybe a flashing light on him, and he'll be ready for the Auckland Cup 2 mile.
Yeah, look, Dionysus sustained quite a significant foot injury after his Waikato Cup win, and he had a considerable time off. So I take no notice of his run at Taranaki last week. It was always going to be a get-ready run. He's come through it well, and he's done a lot of work this morning. He'll be dead ready for the Avondale Cup.
Okay, and what share has she?
She's always a spectacular staying worker, great big mare, and always works well. And this morning was no different. To work was top class.
Asterix goes to the Avondale Cup this weekend as well. How's his progress been since last time?
Yeah, he's another one. He's certainly taken a bit of racing to get fit. He worked quite well here this morning. He's a horse who's now getting out to a trip that's really going to be right up his alley. His run here at Matamata wasn't too bad. He sort of was a sort of race where it was difficult to get back and make ground, and I thought he made steady ground. Wasn't too far away at the finish, and certainly was going to be an improver out of the event.
Priest of field work with Tokyo Tycoon. He heads to the Avondale Cup and looks to be in pretty good order too.
Yeah, look, he's always been a really good track worker. He's still bouncing around the stable, and as long as he is and still enjoying it, we'll keep going. I thought his run at Matamata was okay. Sort of loomed up like he was going to sort of be in the finish, but was a bit dour up the straight. So look, the step up to 2400 we think will suit. His last run at 2400 was in the Waikato Cup, and it was a super performance under a big weight. So it sounds like Dark Destroyer will be there. He should get in nicely under the conditions, and he's going in good order, we think.
The other two runners for the Avondale Cup from the stable work together, Mezzabine and Fierce Flight. What did you make of their work today? Yeah,
obviously Fierce Flight's coming off a very good run in the Wellington Cup. Give him a little bit of an easy time. He had to spin around between races as well last week, and he's in really good form. He's another one a bit like what you wish for. He's a bit of a thinking bugger, so we try and do things a bit differently with him, but we think he's in the right frame of mind at the moment, and hopefully he can run a nice race there on Saturday and progress on to the Auckland Cup. And Mezzabine, I thought her run was really good there on Wednesday in the Open 2000 here at Matamata. We missed the run at Wellington, unfortunately, just due to a foot issue, but that race tidied her up nicely for this coming Saturday. We just sort of had to play a bit of catch-up, but we think we've got her back on track, and we think she'll run a really nice race at a really light weight come Saturday.
Dark Destroyer's first up run in New Zealand last time. Dad and I were pretty happy with it. He finished 5th and he was sort of down on the inside of the rail, and Lisa come in and said just put blinkers back on him. So we're going to have a change of gear this weekend with the visor blinkers going on. So looking for a bit of an improved run.
Have you seen improvement in his work?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Dad rode him last week and said he's just flying, so he's a happy horse. He spends most of his time in the paddock, so coming from a box environment, hopefully he sort of changes form and sparks him up.
What about SVR? What are you making of how he's going?
Yeah, his work's been very good since the Wellington Cup. He had a week out after the Wellington Cup, and honestly just never really seen him work so good. He's just picked up on himself. He's bright. He's really full of himself. So really happy with him. Dark Destroyer for him, his best form sort of come on rain-affected tracks. So look, that's not looking likely for him. But SVR, he gets back to a good track today. Obviously, being by shocking, you'd think he'd want a wet track, but he really likes a good ground, and he should get that this weekend. So I'm hoping he should run back into some form.